You can hear us?
I can hear you this time, yeah.
Perfect. I saw such a cute baby. Guess you get to kick this off.
Well, seems I have no glasses to see. Call to order. Moved by.
That's why.
It's for my. Anyways, so. I'll strengthen it. Adoption of agenda. Moved by Sylvie. Second by Holly.
What time did it open?
Julius.
It's five under people. He's can hear us.
Yeah, he can hear us.
Any disclosure, any pecuniary interest? Seeing none. Adoption of previous minutes. Adoption of previous minutes. Moved by Molly. Anybody? That the minutes of the Recreation and Fitness Committee of October 6, 2025 be adopted as circulated. All in favor? I guess they call all in favor to all of them, so we'll go back. Moved by Holly that the meeting be opened at 5 p.m. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Sui, second by Holly that the draft agenda dated November 3rd, 2025 be adopted as presented. No presentations, staff report for this session, none. Items for the committee discussion, Holly and Bonfield.
So it is still ongoing. I'll have a report of everything at the next meeting, but the voting for the pumpkin carving opened today. Otherwise, numbers wise from the parade, the attendance was down from last year, but the participation in the floats and the dedication to the floats were incredible.
Yeah.
The feedback from the voting on that was amazing.
That's good.
Yeah. It went really well. Thoughts on why it might have not been as well attended as the Blue Jays game.
Yeah.
But if anyone has any other ideas or.
I think probably the Blue Jays game for the most part. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I know somebody did mention that potentially it was later, 6:30 for the younger ones. The other thing is Rustic Escape had a fall festival
Okay.
that day, so if you took your kid, the little ones, to that and spent all day there, you're probably exhausted, so those might be the two potential things that.
I couldn't see a half hour being that big.
I don't think so, so I'm more inclined to think that if you took your little ones to the fall festival or whatever that.
I mean, the half hour paid off because the lights were a lot better on the floats.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what a lot of people were saying, so they didn't like those.
And next year might be a totally different year because now they see how many floats and how many houses, so. You know, it may pull back the people
Yeah.
too.
And having the professional photos that Gord took, although like some of them you just can't do justice to them, like the Hocus Pocus one in pictures, you can't do justice to it. But I think building on this year, the house decorating, last year we had 2, this year we had 9.
Yeah, it's
You
amazing.
know, it's so it will grow.
Yeah.
But then again, there are things that are just outside of our control, Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there might have been other stuff too, like, you
And
know.
I don't think that's gonna be, anything.
Yes.
Steve,
Sorry,
any?
what? Yeah, I wonder if the float photos, I wonder if we should take some in the daylight when people are set up just along on development.
Okay,
And then take some during the parade and try and submit like a clear one during the day. I think just at night with the lights and the camera and people moving around and stuff like that, some of the photos just aren't like as crisp as we need them to be.
okay.
Because I think you're right. I think a couple of floats, like, well, they were all awesome, but I think a couple of them were like above and beyond. So I wonder about just doing a quick photo on development and then doing the photos during the parade. The positive notes from me, I think the contests are working fairly well. Part of that was to get people to follow our municipal page on Facebook and get people to actually go to it for their information as opposed to some of the other Facebook pages. So, I mean, our following is increasing exponentially on that page. And I think a lot of that has to do with our little rec contests and stuff. If you look at the float voting, that got a lot of eyes, a lot of people making comments and casting their votes and liking the photos. So hopefully now people will start to go to that page even just for information that's not rec related, right? So I think that stuff's working well.
The votes, I think we had about 500 or 550 votes for
Nice.
the float contest, which is huge, so.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is that the fire department and council folks should not have been in the voting,
Okay,
like.
I kind of have
Well,
to agree.
Yeah, we can't, I mean, we can't win, so why would we be in the voting? I mean, it just splits votes then.
You know what we could do is in the future, separate the council one and the fire department one and have everybody vote on all the public ones.
Mhm.
And have a contest for fun, somehow council versus fire department.
Yeah,
Sure. And then, I mean, I don't do the Facebook stuff or the website pages, but I mean, why is everything buried under events? I hear so many complaints. It's hard to find something. It's under events. Why isn't it just on the website?
it is on the website under the recreation and
But don't you
program.
have to go under events or
You just go, it's under your community recreation and events. And all the events there. We
Sorry,
did add it to the banner at the top.
Yeah.
That made it a lot easier, but it is its own page.
okay.
sorry, Dan, are you talking on the website or are you talking on the Facebook page?
On the website. I think it's a website. I mean, I'm not up on all this, but I just hear
So the website to me is super easy to find stuff, but I've pointed it out for a few people as well. So there's got to be some sort of disengagement there because I've like created links for people when they like couldn't find stuff. But I think the website's really laid out. I think a few of our old posts on Facebook, we used to create events and post the event on Facebook. I think we should get away from doing events and just doing a straight up post.
right.
Yeah.
I think events get lost. Facebook events get lost with all kinds of other events, and they are difficult to find. Whereas if you do just post and date the post, then those are a little bit easier to track down. But the website, like I don't understand the
I've never been
Yeah,
on it,
issue.
so I don't know, because I don't, like I said, I don't like that kind of stuff, but. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just the feedback I hear.
Yeah, I'm not sure why people are having a tough time with the website because I find anything that I'm looking for anytime I'm looking for it, and I've been pretty hard on the website to make sure that it's done well, and I've had zero issues with it. But like again, this weekend I had a few people on Facebook pages saying that they couldn't find something.
But I think adding the events to the banner so that when they like the top picture,
Yeah,
when
I
they
think you
land
need to
there.
hit people in the face with it.
Yeah,
You wanna know, just looking on this right now, the problem that they might be having is that mobile, not everything's
mhm,
right. So then, yes, you do have to go, I'm 3 clicks in.
yeah,
So, and I don't, yeah, to me, it should be bam in your face.
Right.
And I'm not even on it yet,
Yeah.
because I'm 3 clicks in, so
And
Yeah.
Polly knows what she's doing,
no.
Yeah.
some,
Mhm.
Cause I think they say anything beyond 3 clicks is too
Yeah.
far.
You would lose me after 2.
Okay, so yeah, we can adjust that.
But yeah, Cassandra, maybe for the Facebook post, maybe get away from doing events.
Okay,
Maybe just do straight up posts.
okay,
See how that goes.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know, it's just what I hear, so. Anything else for Halloween?
I think candy was good because like we had extra at the end, which just went to the fire department for their event on Halloween, which was amazing. They did a great job as well. But our attendance was lower. So
Well,
if we had the same amount of people as last year, I think candy was probably tight or perfect again. And
Thank you.
you know, it's unfortunate that our community is such a last minute community because it makes it very hard on organizing and planning and running events efficiently. But everybody stepped up and came together when we needed it. And I think it worked out fairly well.
Yeah, I guess the other thing is, I mean, we were supposed to have walkie talkies kind of figure where our crowds are and how many kids. I mean, that didn't happen. So I mean, we ended up with a ton of candies. We could have gave it out.
yeah, my problem there was that I was the only one running, so to move the candy.
Yeah, I know, but we
Yeah.
should have had, found someone just to hold the walkie talkie down certain sections and say, we got this many, there's not that big of a crowd, there's a big crowd here.
Sheena did communicate with me and then I passed it
Yeah,
on
yeah.
to you, but even then it was,
Yeah, because the cell phones were working.
Cause there was just,
yeah.
I mean, we had an awful lot of candy left over and should have went to the kids. I mean, we would have been, instead of handing out a couple, we would have been handing out handfuls.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it's almost like we got to do like along that page parade route, almost like a 6 territory thing, right? So like
Like a
whatever
scan.
from the start of it to the churches, territory 1, and from so that we can just kind of have somebody like a volunteer walking that territory to be like, hey, I think I have 200 or I think I have 100 or whatever.
Because usually it's big by the church. Well, even coming like this year, when we left the Four Corners, there was a big lull of no kids.
Mhm.
The year before that was lined right up. So I mean, kind of up by the church, there's always a lot of kids, and then in front of the store, there's always a lot of kids. And when you come around the corner, but there wasn't as many as the years before.
Mhm.
But like I said, it'd just be nice to know, because then you can gauge your candy, give more, give less.
Yeah.
Last thing we want to do is come back with a ton of candy.
Well,
think a
I think
big
the
shout
last
out
thing
to-
we want to do is run out.
Yeah. I think the big shout out though should go to Cassandra for running that entire street over and over again.
yeah,
I don't think
Got my
she's
steps in.
anything to warm her up,
no,
but yeah. Did we not have walkie talkies?
no, they were there. I just didn't have anyone to
to give
walk
them
you
to-
talk.
Yeah, so we need more volunteers.
Yes, we definitely need more volunteers because we had 2 and they were with the floats that didn't have people like to hand out like the spider bus
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
This will be a tough event to get volunteers because anybody that wants to volunteer wants to like be in the parade or be on a
Yeah.
float or whatever, right? But
Because you don't necessarily need volunteers. I mean, if you go ahead just a little bit before it starts and just ask this, people you recognize, hey, can you kind of give me an update on how many kids are here?
Here's a walkie-talkie.
Here's a walkie
yeah. there's a
talkie.
walkie-talkie.
I mean, you don't have to be a volunteer, but just somebody to have some communications.
Yeah, so we would need to find a volunteer to go and do that while we're setting up then.
Sure.
That or somebody that's on a float that that can at least communicate it back, like at the front.
Like
Yeah,
the fire department or
Well,
the police.
we had to get them moving.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but
lesson learned, we know.
all right. Remembrance Days.
Remembrance Day ceremony, just to mention that it is this Sunday. 10:45 gathering, 11 o'clock is the actual ceremony. We sent out a newsletter or a flyer with the Remembrance Day and with the Christmas in Bonfield on it. So hopefully, thankfully, Canada Post was not on strike at this point, and we were able to get that out to everyone.
Is there something that we could put on Facebook and then we could share it?
Yeah, so it's on our website. It'll be shared to Facebook tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, then Christmas in Longfield.
Okay. So. So the event is created, but we want to try and steer clear of events on Facebook. Stick
Well,
to,
maybe just try a post and like we can keep bumping that post up as we need it. So like if you post something like say 2 weeks ago and then you go and edit it, now you can bump it to the front again. I wonder if that's what is going on, as people are just having a tough time finding the event posts on Facebook because they do get buried. I've stopped using them for my business and just went to more straight up posts with dates.
and that it is, I did notice that when the posts are actually just a post instead of posting in the event and then navigating how Facebook has their event set up, because you have to go to the discussion. It doesn't
Yeah.
just take you to the event. We
Right.
can look at moving those just to like a regular post and see it.
Yeah.
And test that out, do events back to back. We'll see. How the
Yeah,
numbers-
I think we'll get more traction on those. More eyes on it for sure.
What do we talk?
That's what we've done for the library, is I stopped just doing the events because people were saying, I didn't know that this was happening.
Yeah, we get a lot of that.
And you have
Yeah.
to, then you have to click on the event, then you have to go to the discussion.
Yeah.
It gets complicated for
Yeah.
people.
So we switched for the library
Okay.
and noticed a difference. So
So is that on Facebook or is that, are we trying to drive people to the website?
So we'll post on our Facebook page, like an actual post, not in the event. And then see how that plays versus creating the event on Facebook, which everything drives it back to our municipal website anyways, like all of the posts say,
Mhm.
visit this and.
Right.
But we can give that a shot for Christmas in Bonfield and see how that goes.
Yeah.
When it comes to Christmas in Bonfield, do we want to do the setup on the Friday again, like we did last year?
What's the date again?
The 29th. Or when do you guys want to do a setup?
Cause it's 1 to 4, right?
I can do the Friday.
I can do the Friday afternoon. I might not be here on the 29th.
Okay. What time works for most?
Afternoon, anytime in the afternoon should be good for me. After 1, does that work, Steve? Or later?
Yeah, I'll have my client at some point on Fridays, and he usually likes to go 12, 1 or 2 in North Bay for an hour. But I usually never know until like a day or two before.
Just shoot me a
So-
message and I can meet you there.
Okay, if we said 3 o'clock, I'm safe for sure. Like it's never
Okay.
that late. Or
Okay.
if we went in the morning, I'm safe for sure.
Well,
Whatever
Friday
you guys
morning
want.
would be tough for-
Yeah, Friday mornings, I'm usually in
What
town.
time did we do it last year?
We did the
Okay.
night, right? Wasn't it the evening?
Evening.
The evening before.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
I don't know,
Friday.
5 works. I mean, if you want more help, 5's gonna work. I mean, if you want no help, 3 will.
I'm good to come. Jim.
You're good at 5?
5 works better. You're gonna get more hands in.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 on the 28th.
Okay.
Right.
Last year we had some student volunteers.
Yep,
Is that an option for you to reach out to
I
them
can
again?
reach out for them.
Okay. Just because we do need a number of volunteers for this one, because, so for letters to Santa and the crafts, you can generally get away with, I think, one person kind of answering any
Yeah.
questions for that. The cookie decorating, we'll probably need one more person. Coloring contest is, maybe you could split one person between those as well. And then the actual like soup and chili, council was helping serve last year. And then,
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a few more volunteers. I mean,
Mhm.
'cause,
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't leave time for council to actually talk to people when we're serving.
yeah. I know I can get Marcy for sure to help out. I'll see Rosalind if she'll come out and help with that. I always am just asking for volunteers,
I'll
so.
be there with those.
And then what
As
was the
usual.
time we were doing it again?
1 to 4.
Yeah, I had to be at the barn for 2, I think.
Okay. So if anyone has any volunteers, that makes a difference.
Okay.
With, like, cause we have to assign someone to help with,
So there was a new parent that posted on Facebook and she wants to start something like in the winter, like for programming
okay,
for kids. And she's interested in doing some volunteer stuff, so she would be a good one. I think she's got some really good ideas
okay.
Yeah.
based on.
Do you know her name?
Lisa? I can look it up.
I can look it up.
Okay, send it to me and then I'll reach out.
Yeah, she seemed really nice and some good ideas for like some winter stuff for the kids that she wants to do. And she was looking for what was in the area where she could volunteer, so I know you posted like.
Yeah, it
about
was
coming.
like the rec committee,
Yeah.
like volunteer.
Oh,
for the rec
okay.
committee.
Yeah.
Not a volunteer in the rec committee.
No,
Or,
but yeah, that's the thing. We just need bodies
Yeah.
to help put the events on.
yeah, I'll ask my daughter and her friends if they wanna help out. And got other friends who have teams that need their hours. so,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then once I know the numbers, then I can arrange who's doing what for it.
I got a kind of like a strange anonymous message.
Okay,
And they said about, cause it was right around the time when the people were posting when is the chili contest and all that.
Yeah.
And they suggested that the soup and chili pots be kind of like hidden, even though there's numbers.
Cause
okay,
you get to know who's pot.
You get to know whose pot it is.
okay.
A blind tasting.
Yeah, kind of.
Then what would you suggest for?
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. It was, like I say, it was kind of
Never put it in a box, cause that's
No.
not safe.
No, but you can put like make some kind of little cardboard, however, it goes across the front of the table,
just the numbers
in
maybe.
front of the crock pots. And then have the number stuck to the crop and on the
In front of the
cardboard.
cardboard.
I mean,
Or like foil. Wrap it.
Even then, you're still gonna see.
Yeah.
Like the general shape and stuff. I don't see how we can.
yeah, I mean, if,
Okay, that's it.
I don't know why this
Everybody
matters. I have
somebody
two
else.
crock pots.
Sorry?
I have 2 crock pots and I don't even know what mine look like. They all look the same, do they not? If
Yeah,
I
I
threw
mean-
2 of my crock pots out on a table with 20 other crock pots and you guys mix them up, I might be able to find 1 out of 2 and they're my own.
I think if you're voting for crock pot and not voting for the flavor of the
Right,
soup and
right.
chili, there's really nothing we can do.
no,
No.
cause I mean, yeah, you should be voting for the taste, not
Yeah.
who made it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you can do much. I mean, then it just adds a lot more work to the whole program that we already have shorthanded in.
That I would bring in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
No, and if in an ideal world with unlimited budgets and time and volunteers, we could do it.
Yeah.
we would supply the crock pots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Everybody must use this spring roast.
I just realized like I won't be able to do it this year because I'll be at the party.
So I think the takeaway then is that we need numbers on volunteers.
Yes,
For
yes,
this, and then
yes.
once we have that, then it's easier for assigning jobs.
Yeah.
Right.
And earlier the better.
Yeah.
So we know
Yeah.
who has to do what.
Okay.
Yeah, cause there's not, I mean, it's more the serving is where you need the volunteers and the cookies and the.
And then from council, who's speaking, like doing the speaking this year? You guys can decide that amongst yourselves. I just have the notes from last year, that's why I can get
It was
them.
you and Steve.
Whoever
No, it
needs
was
to.
Donna did tonight, spoke a little bit, but Stephen got to do it.
I think I was
We've been voluntold.
Speaking when? At the Christmas one?
just introducing the event, saying the different things that are going on and just welcoming people. I have a script for you from last year, if you'd like it.
For at the Christmas event is what
Yeah.
you're thinking. Yeah.
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 Oh, see, and
There you go. And Donna's
Donna
always
loves
glad to
these
talk.
things, so. Perfect.
Do you need extension cords as
Yeah,
well?
extension
Okay.
cords, I bought 4 of them. But the more the merrier, stamping
Yeah.
cords.
And then we had a lot of problems with power last year, so.
Do we want to set up? And it depends, because the first year we did it, we had all soups. And then last year was only.
No, the first year was lots of chili with only 3 soups, and then last year it was like a lot more soups and
Yeah.
only like what, 4 or 5 chili?
Do we want to split it like on either side, which is like we ended up having to do last year to avoid that problem?
Yeah, I mean, the soups should go. I mean, yeah, I would think it'd be nice to have the soups on one side and chilies on the other.
Yeah, like we did last year, I think was good.
We pivoted to
Yeah.
that situation, but I think
It
we
worked.
can avoid the power problems if we initially set it up like that.
Yeah,
But
And
wasn't it like
it's-
that, and we still had power problems?
No,
no,
we had them all along the one side and then we moved everything over.
plus it's,
Or
lets up
it.
The crowd.
the crowd too, because
Okay.
otherwise it gets too crowded.
So the registration is out there. We have one. So I'll try and base it off of that, like how we're setting things up, but not everyone registers, although we
Yeah, so
appreciate it.
yeah, because last year didn't we have like 2 or 3 that showed up? Which was nice, because it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just leave a few spaces unoccupied on both sides.
Yeah.
And set up an extra table or whatever, and
All right. That's anything else for Christmas?
I don't think so.
So is all the Halloween candy gone?
Yeah, so anything we
Okay.
had left over, we gave to the fire department, so it ended up going to the
Okay.
children of
Oh, that's
Bonneville and
good.
actually the
Yeah.
children of Bonneville, because we did have a lot of out of town people come to the parade too, so the fire hall. They did an excellent job. I hated every moment of the time I went through it. They made me go in and I was like, I don't, it's cool. It was
Yeah,
really
it was
good.
really good to see the fire department stepping up.
Yeah, no, they've done a number of really great events lately.
Mhm.
Their breakfast was
Oh,
really
yeah.
successful as well.
Oh.
But yes, the haunted house was awesome and I hated it.
We didn't.
It was great.
Anything else? You got anything else, Steve?
No, I don't think so. I think that takes care of everything that's coming up quickly and out. I think our hoodies kind of got lost in the shuffle.
They're
I
coming
know
with
that-
the order from the township.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all caught up.
Okay.
Yep.
Adjournment, moved by Sylvie, second by Holly, that the meeting be closed at
5:26.
5:26. All in favor? Carried.
All right, thank you.